Alright, time for a Amumu game. I will be playing against the Hecarim here, which should be fine, honestly, matchup-wise. Pretty good lockdown on him, and yeah, I mean, I don't know about this team comp. I honestly have no idea what's going on. They're pretty supporty, heavy, very squishy, so I guess it's gonna be pretty free once we get to like an item or so, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, yeah. The ELO of this game is approximately Diamond 3, Diamond 2. MMR-wise, most of the players in this game are Diamond 3, and then we have some Diamond 2s. So yeah, so you are aware of the situation, basically. I'll be starting on top side here, mostly because I think bot lane will be pretty good ganks for the most part. Mid lane maybe, but I don't want to, like, do anything top in this situation, and don't want to fight with the Hecarim until I get my clear done. Oh, excuse me, Gragas. So I just want to get my clear done, and clearing towards the bot side for the most part will guarantee me this. So that is what I am looking for here. Ivern mid's interesting. Okay. Okay, I was about to say, is Twitch gonna go for some type of late invade? I think he started there. Fine, we're just gonna, again, look for that full clear. I mean, technically speaking, I could look for a top gank, but if I do that as a Mumu, I am shooting myself in the foot, you know? That'll be a painful one. Because if I then don't get the kill on that gank, I am doomed against Hecarim completely if he invades my bot side. I just need to try to guarantee some early game camps. Like, basically hitting level 4 on this champ is quite literally needed. Okay. Oh, don't stop moving. Q there. Raptors are nice and quick. Spammy, essentially. Good. On the blue side, start with a Amumu as well. You have endless mana, so you can basically just keep your W up and everything, which is quite nice as well. If you're a red side, you're gonna have to be a little bit more careful with your mana pool. Like starting on red buff or Raptors, for example, if you want to counter some invade champions. Something to keep in mind. Also, another thing, a large portion of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you do enjoy my content, consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated. Joining the community. For that, there is also a Discord link in the description that you can check out as well if you want to. And yeah. Getting a little low here, but that's fine. I still have a potion. I want to use my potion at the very end to get the maximum value out of it, basically, with the camp healing. Okay. I'm not going to clear that ward. We're just going to go here. No, I cannot do this. This is actually a bit of an issue. Actually, is it? The enemy bot lane is walking away quite far. Let's go for this guy. Thank you very much. Focus the Hecarim. He has no escape summoners, so he is an easy target here. Focus Heimer. Oh, that was a good flash. I think I hit his turret with my Q because he flashed over me. But either way, I'll happily take this. This is super worth it. Thank you very much, basically. Let's get this, and then I will get... Beautiful. That is what we like to see for an early game play. I just go... Like, the Jhin walked up even slightly, and then we focus Hecarim after Jhin instead of focusing Heimer, because Hecarim doesn't have flash, so he has no way out. When he gets hit, he dies, essentially, so... Yeah. Azir teleported quite nicely to bot turret there, too. That was fine for the most part, you know. Gonna hit this real quick, see if I can spot the Twitch. Oh, you... I don't think I can do anything about this. I mean, like, it depends on my Gragas, right? Just stun him here. Gragas should get here. Perfect, thank you. I think the Twitch recalled in that situation, so I was pretty confident that if I just keep that fight going, Gragas shows up, it should be no problem. Hecarim never kills me in time, so again, should be no problem. A little bit low, so if Twitch does show up now, I would be absolutely dead, so I really hope he doesn't do that, but... Clear this, and I'll clear my wolves at that point, and I think I'll recall after that once again. Try to play for the dragon, perhaps. Twitch could still invade me, technically, as well, which would be scary. I have to be careful for Twitch right now. I'm pinging specifically. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Literally exactly as I thought was going to happen. He dies for this, right? But sad. That's so sad. I pinged it so like specifically as well. And he still dies to it because he didn't respect it. That so sucks. I'm just going to do my Krugs here, I guess. See if they go for a dive or something. That didn't hit anyone. I'm so sad, man. My Ezreal backed away too far there, unfortunately. Twitch actually stayed bold as well. That's kind of crazy. My Ezreal had way more room to actually do something there, but he backed away so far. Which caused me to tank extra damage. Alright, fine. It's an interesting situation to be in. Do I just have to go around back bot lane? I don't really want to be honest. They're not going to get dove, surely. This would be a crime to dive this. I'm just going to go for Hecarim's top side. Like, this would be an absolute crime to dive this. Gragas is having free time on top side, so we're going to just run top ourselves. Taking his camps. That Twitch actually stuck around for that. That's kind of crazy as well, to be fair. We're just going to quickly go for this. Gragas should be absolutely chilling. Yeah, he is. Perfect. Alright, good. I'll take this. I'll take his Krugs, and I'll take top scuttle, I guess. Interesting situation so far. I mean, I did die twice, but both of the deaths are kind of fine. It doesn't really matter too much. I think the second death could have been a bit better, if you know what I mean. Need to get to him. Very nicely played. Well played. There we go. That's perfectly done from Gragas. I specifically ping him there to tell him exactly where to run to. Because if you are in a situation like that as Gragas, you just don't like want to look at your minimap too much. You just want to be told, yo, go here, and you go there. You know what I mean? Which went back bot lane, which means it's a free Rift Herald for me. I just make sure to ping here that I'm doing this, so they will just walk towards me and like cover me here. So the Hecarim can never take this from us. If he hits it, it's fine. I mean, he gets like 100 gold off this if he does that, but that's completely cool with me. It just guarantees me the play, you know? See if Ezreal could maybe ward that, that'd be great. But I don't know if he can. I'm just gonna clear up until the point that I get my Sunfire now. Gotta clear down here. My top laner is chilling. Twitch is just going for some rotational plays. He's just like playing map Twitch or something, I don't know. Just fine, but... this might cost me Dragon, like, I don't know. Can I... If you would ward that, that'd be great, but... Actually, smiting there, I think, was a mistake. It depends on if they Dragon or not, but I don't think I can stop the Dragon anyway, so I'm like... I guess it doesn't matter, if you know what I mean, but maybe it does. I think I just swiped the rest of my jungle camps here anyway at the moment. I have to be careful, like, they could be waiting for me at any point here. I think Dragon is very likely to happen right now, so that's definitely a threat. Which is bot lane. He's playing for rotations. Yeah, that's the Dragon. There's nothing I could do about that, because Twitch is also here. Gragas doesn't have teleport. He should be fine, right? Surely. I don't mind losing the Dragon there. I got the Rift Herald, which is something I care about more. The Dragon there doesn't matter. Especially considering how much Gragas gains from topside situations right now. So I'm completely fine with this. Just run back to mid right here. To potentially counter the situation for the Heimer. Get rid of his Daisy. Fine. Top turret's dead. Pop the Herald here, honestly. Just get as many turret plates right now as possible. You have TP. There's definitely something to look bot here. If they like have any teleport plays. The Hecarim is top lane. I can never get there in time. But I just wanted to ping specifically to make them aware of like looking at bot line, if you know what I mean. They don't have to teleport, but I just want them to know what's happening, right? Just specifically be aware of like teleporting is an optional play. Very good mid lane take from us right there. I have a lot of gold. I do have to recall very shortly here. The Rift Herald and Dragon spawn timers are on the same kind of wavelength, I guess you could call it. Same timing. So I have to make sure I prioritize the Dragon over Second Herald. That's worth more than... the Dragon is worth more than Second Herald, but the First Herald was worth more than Dragon. Get Sunfire, and then we go Leanderies next. Perfect. Don't need to buy another one of those. I'll just like start topside full clear down, and then by that time the dragon should be about takeable, perhaps, you know. I mean, so far we've heavily outplayed the enemy jungler, there is that. And just like overall pings that I've made around the map here have made a great impact as well. Like, you might not like think that that makes a huge impact, but it just made my team aware of every single situation, and doing that just allows for much easier play. Because I have all the time in the world to look at the map, right, as a jungler. Laners might not. They might not have the skill level to do so either. But the more you can ping, the better it is. Making your team aware of every situation, the best you can, is always important. This game is not over yet. We do have a lead right now, but this can definitely swing in a bad way if they get a couple shutdowns. Which is going for some interesting gameplay, though. Let's see if we can walk it in. Oh, no, this should be warded. It's not warded. Okay. He doesn't have ult. That's a little annoying. See if he walks up for the wave right here. I mean, I know there's a trap here, but if he walks up to the wave, I can Q him. I'm not in vision right now. Ooh, my Gragas is definitely dead here. That's a shutdown. This is the stuff I mean, though. Like, those shutdowns will be given away. Just gonna try to dive the Jhin here. That's annoying. Just make sure to get as much damage in there as possible. As fast as possible. I think that's fine dive-wise. Not too big of a deal. Have to smite that, I think. Not too happy I didn't have my stacks there yet, to be honest, but... I don't have smite here, which kind of sucks, but I kind of had to use it on Gromp, I think, because I was really low. If they dive me there, I'm just dead. Maybe smite waste is a big deal, because it could cost me Dragon right here. Which could definitely be a problem. I don't have smite. I just need to make sure my team is aware of that situation, so Azir can like use his ult to potentially zone Hecarim or something along those lines, you know. Important. I'm gonna take red here, I think. He just picked this up. I really hope he doesn't like hit it. I FF'd it. I get the AFF, but I just want to tell him that he should not kill that. Well, it's a short game, so I'll go into a second one. Alright. Alright. Time for the second game for Amumu, I suppose. Yeah. Wait, let me just type no leash needed. In this case, I am against an Ivern here, which should be fine matchup-wise. I'd rather not go for an invade myself right now. I'm gonna start on Raptors in this situation. Just clear my topside camps, and we're gonna look from there. I want to make it as questionable as possible, I guess you could call it, for the Ivern not to yoink any of my camps. I do have to keep in mind that this Ivern doesn't have flash, which is absolutely huge. So if I do get on top of him with my stuns, he is basically guaranteed to die against me, which is really good. My team can do whatever they want. I'm just gonna make sure I get my early game set up so I can get an early game done on the Amumu here. Just like the first game, the second game is slightly higher ELO. We're leaning more towards like Diamond 2 right now. The last one was a little Diamond 3-ish, but this one's Diamond 2-ish. We're just going up quite fast here. I mean, the account is a 96% win rate or something like that. So, you know, there is that. Yeah. With all that being said, start on Raptors right here. Ooh. Spicy Mundo plays. What is he doing? He's going for some type of stuff. I don't really care what Mundo does here, honestly. He's not going to be able to take my red, essentially, so I don't really mind too much. He's just going to have to, like, lane whatever he does here. I'm going to do Raptors into Krugs, into red buff, and then we'll see from there. I might be able to gank top after that, maybe just go bot lane. I kind of want to focus more on bot, because ganking top is not the most ideal thing in the world. I think Pantheon's just going to be dominating anyway. So, yeah. Also, another thing, a large portion of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you enjoy my content, consider subscribing, joining the community. There will also be a Discord link in the description for that one as well. Oh yeah, that didn't die to my pet, really? This pet sometimes is so inconsistent, it's actually kind of crazy. Do this, we don't see the Ivern on the ward, which is good. That's very good information for us. I'm gonna smite red here whenever it gets low enough. Okay, good. Take Q. On this side, I have to go wolves into blue. I can't do like wolves grom for a better respawn on my second rotation for those camps, because I wouldn't have the mana. I should have queued towards this camp, by the way. I wouldn't have the mana for that. Do the small one instead. Rip me, I guess. So if I don't do blue first here, I'm not gonna have the mana to clear it. Ivern went top lane. Hopefully that doesn't kill my Pantheon. I should have pinged that. That was very obvious. It does kill my Pantheon, damn. That's kind of my bad for not pinging, but yeah, that sucks. He should have warded, to be fair. Like, oh, he doesn't have a ward, actually. Interesting. Okay, I should have pinged more. That was obvious. Like, he obviously cleared his bot side. He's gonna walk towards top, prepping his camps there and just look for a play. The ping there now, because he's probably gonna be, like, topside mid at the moment. He's either swiping his camps for something or just doing topside mid stuff. So I do have to make my brand aware of the situation. Didn't do it with Pantheon, which led him to die there, which is obviously not good. Zeri is positioning herself quite safe here, and he is also under turret, so my gank options are dwindling. That didn't hit him? He doesn't have flash, so let's just send it. Auto attack Annie. What is this minion block? Dudes. That minion block was 30 levels of crimes. Holy moly, that sucked. Wow. I would have killed Annie there, I don't think. I think if not for the minion block, which probably would have saved my brand. That's crazy. On this transition, we now have these two camps respawning due to the path we took, so we are looking very strong at the moment. It's so easy knowing that this Ivern doesn't run flash, because that just makes my life so free. I'm so happy it doesn't do that. I can just clear this now and then run out of base and do dragon essentially on spawn, which is definitely something I'm going to be looking for here, which is going to be good. I don't think they expect it. My bot lane's probably going to have permanent priority anyway. So I can smite this here. I'll have the next smite for that dragon in time. I'm gonna make my team aware of the specific situation once again. Yep, okay, cool. Don't have to buy a controller here because I still have a sweeping trinket, so it's fine. My Nico is kind of trolling. Because... Okay, Ivern just went top lane. Because it's not allowing the bot shove because she's trying something mid here. And because of this, we're going to lose some priority towards like Dragon in this situation. Oh. This Brand needs to just come to Dragon. He's literally gonna get ganked from topside if he doesn't show up right now. Free Dragon, it's good. Let's see if we can run bot then. I like my Nico hard trolled this. Like, there was no reason for her to go mid lane there when I specifically earlier said the situation, right? Like, I'm gonna go for Dragon. The best thing she could have done was just run bot and push the wave with Jhin. Like, that's the best thing she could have done by far. But instead of wasting that time mid's really huge for, like, additional pressure for the enemy. So that's definitely not something we're looking for here. He's going for it. Make sure to make my team aware of the topside situation here. We have a minute on the Herald, so we're going to play for that now. I play towards my topside camps and everything here, right? Oh. At this moment in time, I would imagine Ivern to be bot side. Because I don't think he'd be top here. My Pantheon is hard greeting it, though. So if he does die here, I wouldn't be super... Oh, there he is. It's just as many pings as possible, man. However many it takes to make my team aware of the situation, basically. I'm gonna do this and then red buff. If Ivern could technically walk up here and just take my red buff with the passive smite thingy, that would be annoying as hell. Would he done that? He didn't do that. That's good. Herald's gonna spawn in 20 seconds, which is what I'm gonna play for. I might be able to look for a top gank here as well. I don't want to smite this because I want to have the smite ready for the Herald. I just ping as many times as possible. Come, please. Help. We see Ivern bot, so I insta-Herald. Like, literally insta-Herald. No questions asked. Pantheon has priority here. Make sure to make my team, my Jhin, aware of the situation. He might be taking my blue buff. Could go top here. Gonna walk up to the wave, you think? I didn't mean to want. I didn't want that. Perfect. I just want to use the Herald here. And then I'll leave. I'm not going to stick around. This would be too risky here. My team is trolling me. But Nico and... Oh my god. Guys, come on. There is no way they just allowed that. Like, my Nico and my Pantheon just hard griefed me. They should have easily been able to prevent her from doing that. But I guess it is what it is. That sucks. I mean, the overall play is fine. I'll take it. It's okay. Any no flash ult.
Let's find some friends.
It's not though. Like, Sag. I'm so annoyed by that. There was no reason for me to die there. Like, my Nico and my Pantheon could have just walked at Annie, and they would have just stunned her, and I never would have died there, basically, if you know what I mean. So it kind of just... It just feels so bad to die for that type of play. But, I mean, overall, it's still a 1-for-1. It's fine. I don't think I was worth a shutdown either, so it's not a big deal. It is just unfortunate. What is Nico even doing? Okay, bot lane is looking a little interesting. Nico is probably gonna get him because Ivern doesn't have flash anyway. Plant is not here, really. Don't know if this is gonna be a possible play, to be fair. He's unlikely to walk up, right? Oh, but okay, I can't. Okay. What? Yo, you are on drugs, Nico. That is really all I have to say. Holy. Let's take this. I don't know what Nico is trying there on mid. There's no reason to. Brand, man, just give me your damage. What are you doing? What are you doing? Really? Okay. I mean, I can probably solo it, but this is so disgusting. Like, there's no risk now because they show bot and it's now fine. But in this situation initially, if he doesn't instantly rotate here, I could just get collapsed on by Zeri and Yuumi and it would be bad for me. Can you... it's just CBA. Whatever. It's fine, honestly. I'm gonna walk in here. Oh, he didn't walk forward because he just barely saw me. Whatever. I really should not expect my brand to rotate for anything ever, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm just gonna go for the raptor camp, I think. I'll be a little bit patient here. See if the enemy walks up for something. I'm gonna get seen by that. Go to this thing. Okay. They took my raptors, really. Okay, then. Come. This is just an invade angle. Brand's dead. Brand's trolling, I guess. See if the Ivern's somewhere to be found here. I don't know if I can make this, actually. Should be okay here. Get this passive off him, then ult him instantly. That's good. Don't really care about getting the kills myself, to be fair. It doesn't really matter. If they die, they die. That's all I care about. No blue. Topside camp should all be up. Rift Herald's gonna spawn in a minute here. I wanted Scuttle on spawn here, basically, right now. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna wait a little bit. This Pantheon is greeding so hard. The fact that he doesn't get punished for that is pretty criminal, honestly. Okay, I mean, we're looking good. Just a little bit struggling with, like, follow-up stuff, but, you know, it is fine. Okay, Rift Herald in 20 seconds. I can clear my topside camps here and just do Herald on spawn, I'm pretty sure. I can use this smite easily, actually. Because I'll have the next smite ready to go. I can also take the top wave here because my Pantheon is going mid. I will go take this wave right now. They are getting engaged on, though. My Pantheon could very well die here. My best play is just to start Herald, I think. What? That didn't reach? Am I that stupid? I guess I might be. Okay. Well done. My best play is just to insta-herald here. There's no other play to be made. Like, it's an easy insta-herald because Ivern's like bot side as well, you know? I can then take us like top side blue and everything after this as well. I don't want to smite here if I don't have to because I can use it for his blue buff instead. Might have to run mid here though, instead of going for blue because of this play situation. Okay, I'm just gonna go for his blue. mean, Ivern might go for me here, but this wouldn't be a problem if he does. I just kill him now. I do have quite a lot of gold, so recalling is definitely something I want to look for soonish. Okay, perfect. Might finish. That's a little annoying, actually, that minion wave right there. What is going on, team? Where are you going? Hello? What did they do? Okay, fair enough. Whatever. It's a 2-for-1. I'll take it. Dudes, what? Like, again, man. Like, literally, again, I get like a 3 or 4-man flash ult and they just walk away. That's crazy. It's fine, though. I don't really lose anything for it. Again, wasn't worth a shutdown, so the overall trade's like a 2-for-3 or something, which is completely fine. I'm just... You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, all right, cool, thanks, guys. Like, if they just walk forward there, like, especially the Pantheon, right? Like, he walks forward, uses, like, 1 Q on, like, the Mundo and the Ivern here, and they just both insta-die. But, sure. This Jhin is worth a shutdown on 0-0-0. He is just hard chilling on bot lane. I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't mind dying there. I'm not worth a shutdown, so the overall trade's extremely worth it, right? Like, I don't really care too much. It's just so awkward to get abandoned by your team over and over again for your deaths. It's just sad, basically. There's a free blue to take here. Pantheon has one, so someone else should take it. This is very scary here, actually. Brand passive hit, please. Brand passive, hello. Yoo-hoo. I'm gonna have to go for Mundo here. That's the best play right now. This is bad pathing decisions by Pantheon. I think it's worth saving him. Like, I'm gonna die for this, but he is worth a shutdown and I'm not. So I'll pay for his sins. It's fine. It's okay. Like, I didn't really want to, but he took a criminal decision in walking down this way. I also don't know why Nico is stopped, to be fair, but he walked this way instead of walking with me towards this, like, a safer place due to the plant and everything. But he is worth a 400 gold shutdown and I'm not worth that, so I'd also no objective threats at all. And yeah, that's why I don't think it's a problem to make that trade. If I was worth a higher shutdown, I never in my life would have done that, by the way. Literally never. But because he is worth the shutdown and I'm not, I'll pay for his mistakes. It's all good. It's just a matter of priority there. Like, my ult cooldown will be back anyway. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not getting the most kills this game, but that doesn't really make too much of a difference. I'm getting everything I want. Like, I have 3 dragons and 2 Rift Heralds at 18 minutes, basically, of 19 minutes. It's just better jungler wins, you know?
Let's find some friends.
I'm just gonna be specific. And in Diamond 2 ELO, I'm hoping they know how it works, but you never know for sure, man.
Shut down.
You can just Baron here.
An ally has been slain.
Please. Just don't go for the wave, man. I know you have been doing this all game. This is literally the objective we take right now. I will be willing to tank it for them here, because if Brand shows up, he does a lot of Baron damage anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much. I know Jhin is never gonna walk up to tank this. That's just not an 80 carries brain, you know. I will happily tank it in this situation. But ideally, as a Amumu, you don't want to be tanking because you do by far the most Baron damage and it's not even close. Just leave, just leave, just leave, just leave, please, just leave. I do that once again to make sure that my team survives this. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Good. My death doesn't matter. I hold our entire team at bay. As long as they don't walk up to try to do something stupid there, we win. Which they didn't, so I'm happy. I need to get an Abyssal Mask here pretty badly, though. Abyssal Mask. Perfect. Get the magic is just going. I mean, I took a quite fair amount of physical damage from Baron here, to be fair, but most of our team's damage is going to be magic damage. Oh, why did you walk back forward, Jin? Please don't die to this. He's going to die to this, isn't he? He even ghosted too late. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know what my Jin just did. Like, defending this turret's not even close to worth it. But if they're going to keep going on top lane here, that's completely fine. Because we got a bot lane push and a mid lane push with Baron. Interesting. I got level 13 of my Raptors here, so I'm going to quickly do them walking out of base right now. Ooh. There's the dragon. Just make my team aware of the situation. I am currently damage control on this game, basically. Damage control and objective control. Okay. Oh, but like... she's gonna be there too late at this point. That sucks. We're gonna have to stall. And Nico supports playing an interesting game. Wait on Nico. Oh no. Oh, that's looking a little sus. What, like, what, why, man? I just don't understand. Nico, what, where are you going? You're not going to, oh my god, this guy is trolling. And yeah, cool. I don't know. Why are you... She's literally just doing my Krugs instead of coming towards this fight. That's crazy. I can't... Like... What? I don't want to playing with you. Don't wait me. I don't want to assist you. What? Really? Wow. What? Why, man? What happened? He missed the dragon by 7 health? That sucks. And if Nico is just playing this game, or if my brand didn't like randomly walk in to die there, that would have been so free. Okay, that should be fine. That explains a lot, actually. That explains why this game is so difficult, basically. Wait, he didn't die off that crit hit? Really? That explains why this is so difficult. I didn't realize Nico was griefing this hard. I mean, she's getting some split push, whatever, sure, but... yeah. That dragon loss there sucks. Like, I don't know why my team engaged that. I mean, I guess the Nico dying, it wouldn't have made a difference, but we had a bad position there. Very interesting. I mean, she got the inhibitor, I guess. My Jhin died, though. My KDA doesn't look particularly good, but it doesn't have to in this game when I literally have every dragon and every herald and every baron. I mean, apart from just this last dragon, but yeah, I don't think that could have been avoided. Zeri just needs to die first. I can probably kill the Mundo, I would imagine. Maybe not. Take the wave. Okay, so we now know that Nico is never going to join a fight. We're always going to be 4v5, which kind of sucks. Because Nico is such a valuable thing in a team fight as well. And if she doesn't want to use it, that really sucks. Okay, I'm just going to group with my team here. He doesn't have flash, so you're basically guaranteed to be dead here. That should be good enough, right? It might not be. Thank you. That's good enough for me. He's not going to focus me, so I'm just going to focus him with my burn damage while Jhin, like, kind of escapes, I guess. If he focuses me now, this is fine, too. Because in this situation, it doesn't do anything, right? I just run at him. I'll potentially save my Jhin from getting killed by Mundo, while at the same time keeping him busy with the push going on the side here. So again, don't need beautiful KDA. I just need to create openings for my team at this point. That's all I really need to do here. They get the push here. I get every single objective anyway. Completely fine with me. Nico could have probably ended with her build setup. She did this. She just kept hitting it from the start here. I think she would have been fine. We don't lose anything necessarily here, so it's not a big deal. We're going Demonic next. Perfect. And we just go Baron. I mean, she is. Sure, she's getting the side wave pushes, but realistically, we should just be hard winning these team fights. There's one Nico ult in any of these fights, and we just insta-win, you know? They're not going to be in a position to do anything about this Baron ever. I'm just going to go start it. Brand does a ton of Baron damage. I'm not worried about tanking for Brand. If there's also a mid laner who did a lot less damage to Baron, then he should probably be tanking it instead of me, because then I would just obliterate Baron myself. But everyone gets Baron here. Beautiful. Like, for the most part, I do think Nico split pushing is good. Like, for the most part. The only situation where I'd hard disagree with her split push is when the dragon spawns and it was Dragon Soul. That was not a split push angle. And when that fight broke out, when she still ran top lane instead of running to the fight to win it for us, that was like the only situation where I'm like, dude, you cannot do that. Because that was a bad call. Because if she just shows there, it's just an easy win, easy Dragon Soul, you know? But apart from that, like, her split pushing has been fine, honestly. It's kind of whatever. I want to play for Soul first. Just want to get Soul first instead of pushing here. I'll get the Soul. It's whatever. If Pantheon's gonna die here, probably. I'll just be a good jungler and just take the objective, as I have been doing, saving my teammates and taking the objectives all game, basically. It doesn't have to be pretty, man. You just have to win. That's really all it is. My KD doesn't have to be beautiful. I just need to win the game. Perfect. Soul, good. Alright, all I have to do is basically just flash ult 3 or 4 people. I'm gonna flash ult, follow me. That's all we have to type. There's the engage. There's the stun on Zeri. Should be an easy fight win here. Just hit Nexus for the team. And there we go. Easy finish. Good enough for me, you know. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing about 19k damage, which is more than enough, really. Not too big of a deal. Pantheon ended up doing a lot, but that's pretty much expected. Like, enabling him was like a big factor here as well. Our team fights were like 4v5 permanently too, so there's that. True damage at 2700. Damage to objectives here at 59k. Making sure that I keep getting those dragons, Rift Heralds, Barons, everything consistently. Every single time is absolutely huge. Allowing my Pantheon then also like walk forward and at the same time make mistakes. I'll buy for them. It's not too big of a deal for me. Healing done at 18.4. Damage taken at 38.9. Self-mitigated damage at another 36.1. Gold earned at 12k, which is the like second highest after Pantheon, which is still very good, obviously. Not bad whatsoever. And then we have runes here. Conquer healed me for about 450. Didn't have my fully stacked Ultimate Hunter. Interesting. I must have been missing Yuumi, maybe? Yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. A Sheep Shield for 562. Could have grabbed for about 400 damage, but obviously the most important factor of this game was that I allowed my Pantheon to survive, that I allowed for good engages with like ults and stuff, and just favorably trading my kills and favorably saving my teammates and getting every single objective at the same time, essentially. Which was all that was required of me this game. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.